everybody, welcome back. It's Dan at Valhalla Games. It's a bit of a quick catch up on something that I acquired. So you remember a few months back I was lucky enough to pick up some ex-wargaming buddy Mike's terrain, in particular some Horsa gliders, an Arnhem bridge, a whole bunch of other stuff. And I mentioned that unfortunately we weren't lucky enough to see his armies down here, and they went to another wargaming club that he used to be part of. But luckily that has been sold off, and I am the lucky owner now of Mike's British Airborne army, which I have been wishing I could get my hands on for quite some time, wondering would it ever come up for sale. And yeah, I can tell you that I ate ramen noodles, or 2-minute noodles, depending on which part of the world you're a student in, or a poor soldier. I can tell you that I ate ramen noodles for a couple of weeks to pay for it, but it was pretty much worth it. So just going through, you can see that they are all metals, and they are mostly artisan miniatures with a bit of Black Tree Designs miniatures mixed in as well. And excuse a reflection off the table, I just wanted to quickly throw these guys down and go through them while I had to think about what I was going to do with them, which is a question I'm going to throw out there to everybody. 6-pounder as well. You can see there's quite a considerable amount of support weapons there at the back. I'll go through. Again, some of these models I think are actually out of production or have been reboxed with replacement models on them as well. So yeah, really good to get hold of them. There's some at the front here, there's some command miniatures that I'd never picked up from both Black Tree and also Artisan. There's even some from the Thrilling Tales collection in there. And that's, what do they call them? Private Burton. This random model in there, not quite too sure what collection he's in, apart from the fact that he is artisan. You can tell the lantern-jawed look. Yeah, so going across into here as well, another part of the score was, got a few of these, well, I think they're actually SAS Northwest Europe Jeeps. They have got Power Edge berets on them though, but over here we've definitely got some airborne Jeeps with some artisan crews, radio Jeep. Yeah, so it's really good. But here comes the question for you all. Right, so if I go over to here and I just quickly move these guys out. So here's the question. Then here I have got sort of basing, which I've done for all sort of Northwest Europe armies that I have. Now previously, for my paras, I've been concentrating on painting up guys actually fighting in and around the streets of Arnhem. So, you know, some sort of rubble basing there. But now I wanted to move on to the force fighting in and around the countryside, which of course will be good for any sort of countryside battles, Normandy or anywhere in Europe really. But the question is that having a look at these bases, these ones here that Mike's old army has been on are sort of the plinth base type you get from maybe Games Workshop, but they're lovely based. Put that next to it, I've got that new one there. So obviously they'll be different between the urban paras and the countryside paras regardless. I'm okay with that. Or should I go with the War Games Atlantic / Warlord Games style and thickness of base? Oh, that's my able assistant Jaeger telling me he wants to go out the door. And if so, do I rebase the actual vegetation and earth on the base, or do I leave that? Do I paint the edges of the base and leave it on there? So all this is you know, stuff that I'd really like to know everyone's opinion on. So yeah, make a note in the comment below. Let me know what you think I should do, and I'm really interested to get your opinion in it. Because I continue to make my very big armies for British Airborne. So it's not a case of, well, if those guys, urban guys, look different anyway, then there's no point, nothing wrong with having the guys in the countryside being slightly different. There really is. I will have more troops than these. So there's going to be some on different bases if I grow the army any bigger. So anyway, let us know what you think in the comment below. But yeah, that's just a quick one. Sorry about the glare in here. Lighting's not that great, but I hope you've had a really nice view of the army that I'm really pleased to own now. So again, Mike's stuff shall live on. I'm not going to repaint any of the details or anything like that. It's just purely a basing idea. And yeah, it'd be nice to point to it and say, yep, that's Mike's old army. Let me know what you think. Thanks guys. See you soon.